San Diego State, now well rested after the bye week, getting ready to battle BYU on Saturday. BYU 1-4 on the season. They just got pounded by Utah State, the same team that the Aztecs beat up on Sky Show night. Now joining us from the Mesa, junior linebacker Miles Burris is nice enough to be on the show. Miles, we do appreciate the time. How's the team looking this week?
Team's looking great, man. We're just we're working hard as ever and preparing for this BYU game, first conference game. We're excited.
All right, Miles, this is a tough question, but even though you guys fall to Missouri, can you say you are satisfied with a record of 3-1?
No, actually, because losing is just always a shortcoming, and you never want to lose. You go into every game preparing to win and expecting to win, and we let that one slip through our hands. So in our eyes, we believe we should be 4-1, but that's not how it is. So we're going to take it one game at a time from here.
Miles, you were here before Coach Hoke came into town, but talk about how the team has progressed under his leadership.
He's turned this whole thing around, and he's gotten everybody to buy in, and everybody's just in with the same common goal, and we're all very excited about the direction this team's headed.
Miles, did you like the timing of this bye week? You guys were rolling. You just had a monster game against Utah State, and then you get to rest. Do you like the timing of that?
Yeah, it's actually great timing. I mean, we played our 4 preseason games, and now we got the bye right before we start conference, and it was great timing.
You guys have a young defense, Miles, but you are the lone returning linebacker. Talk about how your defense is coming along this year.
We're playing great, man. We're a fast defense, and we're playing really fast. We might miss an assignment every here and there, but we're going to go 100%, and good things happen when you do that.
You know, you guys run a 3-3-5 defense. It's very different, kind of complicated. Have you kind of gotten a full grasp of it?
Yeah, I think so. And the more time you get under your belt, the better and more comfortable you feel with everything. But feeling real comfortable out there and able to help get guys lined up and get after some people.
Aztecs linebacker Miles Burris is our guest on Extra Sports. Let's talk about that Utah State game for a moment. Before we get to the BYU game, you guys looked spectacular with the Sky Show crowd out there in the locker room after the game. That had to be fulfilling knowing you put it all out there.
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, any win's a good win, and it just feels great to leave the field being victorious and being able to sing that fight song to our fans.
After watching Utah State dismantle BYU, are you guys licking your chops a little bit?
You just got to go out there and treat it like any other game. We're excited to play every game we get. We have 8 more guaranteed opportunities, and it's exciting that this is our first conference game. And we're going out there and treating it like anything else, and just working as hard as we can for it.
Miles, come on. Any other game. BYU, they insulted us by leaving our conference. We don't like the Cougars. Is this really just any other game to you?
Yeah, you got to treat it like any other game, and it is important. Like it's our first conference game, but other than that, we just got to. Our goal is to win the Mountain West Conference championship, and this is the next step in our path.
I know fans love to hear that. And Miles, I know you don't look at the odds or the spreads, but you guys are favored. You're not expected to lose this game. You're not underdogs. What is the BYU attack all about? How strong are they?
BYU is a great team, and they've obviously got a lot of pride in their program and a lot of tradition, so they're going to come out fighting. They're going to come out as prepared as they can possibly be, and we can't take anything for granted. And, underdog or not, we got to go out there and play as hard as we can and do our job and execute it to the fullest.
I know you guys have aspirations of winning the Mountain West, and you should, but really look at yourself. Could you be satisfied with just having a winning record and going to a bowl game, or do you want the whole enchilada?
I mean, you got to go into every game expecting to win. So we're going for that whole enchilada. Anything else is selling short.
Is that what Brady Hoke talks about on a consistent basis? Championships?
Yes, absolutely. Championships has always been reinforced into our brain, and we've have 18 championships in San Diego State history. So this is our journey for the 19th.
Miles Burris is our guest. I love hearing you say that. So you're telling me the team is educated on Aztecs history. Was that an important step of this coaching staff to allow you guys to understand the history of Aztecs football?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We talk about it a lot. We've had, separate meetings just talking about Aztec history, and, it's reinforced every day.
What did it mean to you to be at Don Coryell's memorial? I know that was a big moment for Charger fans, Charger players, Charger coaches, but also huge to see the entire Aztecs team out there. That had to be nice for you.
Yeah, it was an honor to be there. And, he was a great coach. It was before my time, but just hearing the things I've heard about him, and we've had so many guest speakers come in and talk to us throughout the entire camp, and many of which had played for him, and all they had is just great things to say about him. I mean, John Madden was there, and he just spoke the world of him, and just these people you look up to who are totally looked up to him, and it's an honor to be in that legacy and to have been able to be there. And on top of that, the whole team came in, we were applauded, and that made us feel real special. It's great to have a feeling of being backed by the community.
Miles, BYU is down this year, but they've had great success against San Diego State in the past. How much of winning that game depends on just the belief that you guys can win it?
Yeah, believing is everything, and more than that, we expect to win. We have to go into every game expecting to win, and you can't go into a game against a great team like that and just hope for the best and hope to hang in there with them. You got to go 100% from the first play to the last and expect to win.
Miles, Heath Farwell, Kirk Morrison, Matt McCoy, Freddie Keaho, Russell Allen. There's plenty of Aztec linebackers who play on Sunday. Is there pressure to live up to expectations? Like you said, there has been a rich history of Aztecs defense in the past and players who have individually shined. Is there pressure to live up to that on the campus?
I don't feel pressure, but it is great to be able to be in that legacy of great linebackers, and hopefully one day I'll be able to follow in their footsteps and be able to play at the next level.
All right, before you go, that Sky Show crowd was very, very nice. Do you notice the crowd when you're playing football? Do you look up quite a bit, or is it just all about what's in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, that night at the Sky Show, it was just I was real focused on the game, and then I was out for a series or something, and I looked back, and it just looked like the whole crowd had tripled, and it was a great feeling to see that we're backed by the community and how many people were there.
It was awesome. Miles, stay healthy. We wish you the very best. Bring us back a win from Provo.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.